Hello, this is Marshally and welcome to my garden diary. Today is the 18th of May. So what we have here is called it's a type of cornflowers, and as you can see, the bumblebee really is enjoying himself. So I got a starter plant from my neighbor about 6 years ago, and I think the same time I planted it right here. It's at the front of the garden because it's a plant that doesn't grow very tall. So for 6 years it has been at the same place, but I think this year is the first time that it has done so well, or it is doing so well. So these are the first blooms that are just coming out, and they're really pretty. Look at that. And at different stages they look different. So there isn't any bloom here that are almost pent because it just started opening, and so there are some buds that are not open yet, like that one is just about to be open. There are quite a bit that are not open. So my neighbor gave me a starter plant, and that starter plant I split in three, and they're near to each other. So there's one there, there's another one here that hasn't started opening yet, and then there's another one here that is quite smaller, and as you can see, quite a bit of forget-me-nots in between. So why is this plant doing so well this year? I think the reason is that one, it has been bit we've had a bit more rain. That is one, and two. Let me see if I can show it too. About well, not about. Last summer we put in a sprinkler system that is there. You can see that is part of the sprinkler system, and what has happened is that because of that system, these plants here got more water last year, more consistently than the years before. So like I remember, not last year but the year before, this plant didn't do well at all because it just didn't have enough water. But it's quite hardy, so even though even though it has been here for 6 years and haven't been doing well, I think it has just been waiting, like waiting and begging, oh please treat me well and then I'll look pretty for you or something like that. So last year it got consistent watering, not all the time, and it didn't dry out that much. And then this year it just really came back up in a good way. So I think the important lesson here is that if you treat your plants well, if you water them well, then they will do well for you. So I think this plant will never die because if it hasn't died already, then you know it will not die, because I am going to try and treat it better. And these flowers are really pretty, and as you can see, the bees also like them. Bumblebee and different insects that are in the garden really like them. So yeah, that's a corn plant that I think this year is doing the best that it has ever done in the garden. It will be interesting to see what happens throughout the rest of the year. Okay. Okay, I'll just show you quickly the peony that I showed you a couple of days ago, and unfortunately the blooms are not lasting as long as I thought they would, but I'm still enjoying what is there, and there are a couple that are still not open yet. Okay, that's it for today. Job for today is that I'm going to try and do some weeding to get on top of weeding, not let the garden run over by weeds. So that is it for today. Look at that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.